Hello guys, it's Salvajee and this is my Anthem 3-month in review, a video where I will review Anthem 3 months after its release and let you guys know if it's worth buying or if it's worth returning to. There are 3 key points that I want to point out in this video, and these 3 key points I believe are going to help you make the decision whether you should return to Anthem or whether you should buy it. And I'm going to keep it short. Honestly, I think you should not buy this game. The first key point, the player base is dropping and the player base is decreasing drastically. Many people can't even play the game at the high levels of play like Grandmaster 2 and Grandmaster 3 because players are no longer playing Anthem. Critical point number 2 is that the game hasn't really received any updates. When Anthem first came out, there was a 90-day roadmap and Bioware was going to apparently follow through with this 90-day roadmap, and they were going to be updating the game. They were going to be adding a lot of stuff to the game. The Cataclysm was going to be coming out in May. We are already on the 3rd week of May and we still haven't even seen a Cataclysm, and the reason for that is because Bioware specifically said that they are delaying a lot of the things in this 90-day roadmap. And the reason for that is, it's because, well, Anthem is an unfinished game. It has been since it released. And it definitely pains me to say that because I really had high hopes for this game. I really wanted this game to succeed, but the game is pretty much trash. You know, it sucks to say that, but it's true. You know, I value your time, I value your money. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to get Anthem because the gameplay is really amazing. The gameplay is amazing, but that leads me to point number 3. 3 months after it's released, the loot and the progression in this game, to put it bluntly, it's complete garbage. There is 0 progression in this game. When you play the high level missions, if you can somehow find people to play it with, you're still gonna be getting shit loot. This is a screenshot of a Grandmaster 3 mission in Anthem. And a Grandmaster 3 mission, by the way, is the highest level mission. This is the mission where you're supposed to be grinding for legendary loot, and this guy in this screenshot has a lot of purples, a lot of epic rarity gear in the ground, and that is a type of gear that is going to be completely useless if, of course, you're trying to play Anthem. Another point that I want to add is that since progression and loot in this game is basically non-existent, what this leads to is that you're playing the high level activities and you're just not able to kill enemies quick enough, right? The enemies are going to be doing massive damage to you and you're not going to be able to do any damage to them at all whatsoever, even if you use your abilities against them, right? Even if you have an ability that has decent stats, the Grandmaster 3 enemies are still going to have a ton of health and they're going to be doing a ton of damage that you're just simply not going to be able to deal with, just because, again, loot and progression is non-existent in this game. And that basically just leads to an unpleasant gameplay experience. Not increasing in power, you know, and having your enemy constantly be overwhelming you and having to, you know, fight enemies with only an extra teammate in your team, and both of you have shit gear, basically means that the game is just extremely unenjoyable to play. And that's actually the current state where Anthem is at the moment. The developers have pretty much abandoned this game, and they haven't really quote-unquote actually abandoned it, right? Apparently they're working on it. They are basically trying to finish their game and then add the stuff in the 90-day roadmap, but the truth is that the game hasn't really received any updates, and the developers can't even be vocal or can't even tell players what's coming into the game because they've done that in the past and they just overpromised and it backfired on them, and now the community's mad. On top of all that, the developers are putting in so much work to actually fix and finish this game that they can't actually talk because they just don't have time for it. You know, the community is always bashing Anthem because the developers are silent. Again, it's not that they're silent, it's just that they're working so hard on actually finishing this game that they can't even talk. They don't even have time to spend, like, they don't even have 5 minutes to spend on Reddit. And boy, am I worried for these guys, because they're probably working like 10, 12, 15 hour days just to finish this game, when the truth is this game might never actually recover from the, you know, the launch state that this game was on, right? We live in an age nowadays where gamers just don't want to be deceived, and if they have been deceived, they're going to be very, very vocal about it. And since loot and progression in this game literally forces the player to play if they actually want to see any progression at all whatsoever, the paradox is that what that does is it actually pushes players away, right? Gamers don't want an extremely grindy system that is mathematically against them. And that's basically what Anthem brings to the table, and why I think that you should not be returning to Anthem, or you shouldn't buy this game at all, because all that it's going to bring you is just frustration. The only way that I would recommend Anthem to somebody is if they want a game that's basically in a beta state, if they want a game that you know, to keep them busy with cool Iron Man type combat. I mean, sure, Anthem definitely does that really well. And the third thing is, if you just don't care about loot and progression, yeah, I mean, get this game. If you want to play this game on the higher difficulties though, just abandon all of your hopes of that, because yeah, this game is pretty much dead, okay? No one's really playing it. Not a lot of people are jumping into the higher tier difficulties. That's my Anthem 3-month in review. Just some of my honest thoughts on the game, and everything that you need to know if you are going to buy Anthem. I value your money big time, and I value your time big time, which is why I wanted to be very honest with this video, okay? If you enjoyed this video, drop it a like. And some of you guys might be wondering, where did my Anthem videos go? Well, yeah, I just stopped playing this game. I don't really think I'm gonna make videos on this game anytime soon, until the loot and progression system is actually fair, until there's actually content to play. I'm not going to be playing this game because, one, I don't want to waste my time playing a game where the progression is mathematically against me, and two, I don't want to play a game that also has decreasing viewership. Like, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Anthem sometimes averages 50 viewers on Twitch. Yikes. And Anthem videos pretty much get shit views because of how low the player base actually is. So why would I waste my time covering a game, alright, that isn't even improving, isn't going to improve? Like, it's basically just me marketing a game that is ass, and I'm also not going to do that. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop it a like, and I hope this video was informational enough to give you the info you need to buy the game or return to the game. See y'all on the next one. Peace out.